Hello, thank you for joining with me. We are reading out of A Course in Miracles, complete and annotated edition. We are in part 2 of the workbook for students, section 3. I believe it's section 3. What is sin? No, I'm sorry, 4. Section 4, What is sin? And please read that or listen to the YouTube video at least once a day for the next 10 lessons. I am in need of nothing but the truth. I sought for many things and found despair. 55, footnote 55. In other words, rather than finding what I sought, I found despair of ever finding anything. Now do I seek but one, for in that one is all I need and only what I need. All I sought before I needed not and did not even want. My only need I did not recognize, but now I see that I need only truth. In that all needs are satisfied, all cravings end, all hopes are finally fulfilled, and dreams are gone. Now have I everything that I could need. Now have I everything that I could want. And now, at last, I find myself at peace. And for that peace, our Father, we give thanks. What we denied ourselves, you have restored, and only that is what we really want. And I will go ahead and read the commentary by Alan Watson and Robert Perry. I'm going to go read, this is by Robert Perry. It's a practice suggestion. Of course, I read the practice instructions, but I'll go ahead and summarize them here since it's been a while since I read that. Read the commentary slowly and personally. Pray the prayer, perhaps several times. Repeat the idea and spend time, at least 15 minutes, in an open mind meditation in the morning and at night. On the hour, repeat the idea and then spend a quiet moment in meditation. It could be 10 seconds, it could be 1, whatever works. It could be 5 minutes. Repeat the idea often within each hour. Put it on a little index card, leave it on your desk, whatever works. I have a reminder on my phone, which is awesome. Response to temptation, repeat the idea whenever upset to restore peace. Read the What Is section slowly and thoughtfully once during the day. And that is What Is Sin, section 4. So the practice suggestions for today's lesson, lesson 251. This is by Robert Perry. The first paragraph of this lesson is one of my favorites in the entire course. I have memorized it and enjoy repeating it to myself from time to time. You may want to do the same. If memorizing would be too much, you can write it on a card and carry it with you. For response to temptation, I suggest identifying the unmet need that is behind your upset and saying, I think I need, but I am in need of nothing but the truth. I think I need protection, but I am in need of nothing but the truth. I think I need a different job, but I am in need of nothing but the truth. I think I need a lot of money, but I am in need of nothing but the truth, etc. This commentary is by Alan Watson. Any one of us could, if asked, sit down right now and write a fairly long list of things that we think we need. Even if we restrict ourselves to things we don't presently have, the list would be fairly extensive. For instance, I need more memory on my computer. What computer owner doesn't? I need new pajamas. I need some dental work. I need a new bookcase. I need a new mattress and box spring. I need a new pair of jeans. I need a better guitar. At various times in my life, I've believed that I needed to be married or needed to be divorced. I needed a better job. I needed a brand new car, one that would not break down all the time. I needed to move. I sought for many things and found despair. I got most of what I was looking for, never got quite all the money I wanted, but none of it made me happy. And I know with all the lists I can make of things I now need, none of them will make me happy either. Happiness is a choice I make, nothing more, nothing less. I think the reason why the Course appeals to me so much is that I can relate to things like this lesson so well. Oh, I still make the mistake of thinking something I need will bring me happiness. But when I find myself thinking that way, at least now I know I'm just kidding myself. I can honestly say when I pause to reflect, now do I seek but one, for in that one is all that I need, and only what I need. I wander from that single direction sometimes. I get suckered into going after something else. But I keep on coming back to this one central need, which is really the only need I have, the truth. The truth about myself, about God, about the universe. That which is real and everlasting. Some of the things I sought before I needed not and did not even want. I've usually found that out after I had them. I recall one night several years ago when I was sitting home alone watching TV. I got the munchies, so I got up to get something. I looked at the ice cream in the fridge and thought, no, that's not what I want. I looked at fruit, at crackers and cheese, at popcorn, and with each one found myself saying, no, that's not what I want. Finally, literally scratching my head, I stood in the middle of the kitchen and said aloud, what is it I really want? And it hit me like a ton of bricks. What I really wanted was God. I was feeling some kind of emptiness inside, and my little mind was translating that into a physical craving of some sort, trying to find a way to fill the emptiness by means of my body. I actually laughed out loud. I suddenly realized that all my needs and wants were substitutes for the one thing that I really needed, which was something I always had, only waiting for me to choose to recognize it. How can we ever be at peace when all our lives are filled with an endless list of cravings? Can we not begin to see that the craving itself is a form of unhappiness? That each thing I think I need that I do not have is a burden, a nagging pain in the back of my mind keeping me from peace. What I really want is the peace. What I really want is to be at peace within myself, content with who I am. I want fulfillment. I want completion. And these things are instantly available whenever I choose them. They are granted or withheld not by anything external, but only by my own choice. And now, at last, I find myself at peace. And for that peace, our Father, we give thanks. What we denied ourselves, you have restored. And only that is what we really want. And I'm going to go ahead and lead us into meditation. If you'll please close your eyes. Lesson 251. I am in need of nothing but the truth. And for that peace, our Father, we give thanks. What we denied ourselves, you have restored, and only that is what we really want. Thank you so much for joining with me in that meditation. Now we will read in paragraph 1, sentences 1 through 3 in section 4 of part 2 of the workbook. What is sin? Sin is insanity. It is the means by which the mind is driven mad and seeks to let illusions take the place of truth. And being mad, it sees illusions where the truth should be and where it really is. And I will read the commentary by Alan Watson. Sin is the belief that I am evil, corrupted somehow by the mistakes I have made, and forever disfigured by my misguided thoughts. Sin is the belief that the perfect creation of a perfect God can somehow become imperfect, warped and twisted and unworthy of its creator. Sin is insanity. Out of this belief comes guilt, which drives us mad and leads us to seek for illusions to take the place of truth. This is the source of the world we see. The world you see is the delusional system. I missed a word there. Is the delusional system of those made mad by guilt. This is the cause behind the illusion. Because of guilt, we are afraid of the truth, afraid of God, afraid of ourselves. We believe we have forfeited heaven, and so we must make up another place where we can, or at least can hope we can, find satisfaction. Such is this world. Because of sin, we believe we cannot have heaven, so we make a substitute. Because of the madness induced by sin and guilt, we see illusions where the truth should be, and where it really is. We hallucinate, we see attack in love, we see love in attack. We seek satisfaction in mirages. We seek eternal happiness in things that wither and die. Our healing begins when we begin to recognize illusions as illusions. This can be a time of great despair when everything we thought we could trust turns to dust. Yet it is the beginning of wisdom and start of a great awakening. The thoughts you hold are mighty, and illusions are as strong in their effects as is the truth. A madman thinks the world he sees is real and does not doubt it, nor can he be swayed by questioning his thoughts' effects. It is but when their source is raised to question that the hope of freedom comes to him at last. We are surrounded by illusions, the effects of our thoughts. We do not truly doubt the reality of those effects. Only when their source is raised to question, only when we begin to question the thought of sin that induces our madness, will the hope of freedom begin to arise. Thank you so much for joining with me in this reading today and this lesson, 251. Oops, wrong area. I am in need of nothing but the truth. I am in need of nothing but the truth. Thank you so much. I love you. Have a beautiful day.